What's up, Pisces? Welcome back to Lotto Tarot. How you doing? All right, so we're going to be doing a January reading, and I know it's already almost halfway through the month, but that's what happens when you come off the holidays and you've been doing a bunch of yearly readings, and it's a new channel. So, welcome. Anyway, we're going to start with around this weekend that just finished, the 12th, and go through the 19th, roughly. I don't like to put real rigid time marks on my readings anyway, so that week, and then going into the 20th through the 27th again, roughly, and then the third one being the 28th through into the beginning of January, keeping in mind that Aquarius season starts on the 20th as well, midway through. We're going to get 3 balls, one for each of those time periods slash weeks for Pisces, and I will also be bringing these cards back into your weekly readings, just like I did with the yearly. We're going to pull up your yearly January card here in a second, but I have, as usual, shuffled these up for you, and I'm going to give it a little bit more of a spin. Bring up your card from the 2025 reading, which was the World. Very nice. So that was your overall card for January from the 2025 reading I did. All right, let's get this started. Let's get this party started. 3 balls for Pisces, please, for the rest of January. 2 and 3. Perfect. All right, first one out. Second one out. I know who you are. All right, so we've got for the first week, Page of Cups, the Emperor, and Justice. All right, beautiful. You know what? When that happens, I gotta get it out. I see another major here for you guys. I'm gonna let that fall down. Only because we're running a little late, so I'm trying to get a bonus ball for everybody. And while we're waiting for that one, let me get your reading set up for you. And once again, please subscribe so you can get notifications on the weekly readings, because we're going to be going into these cards into more detail. And I'm going to bring up your card from the 2025 reading. That was the World. Here it comes. I think it was the Sun. We're going to call that for a bonus that goes on the beginning. Nope, it's the 4 of Swords. My bad. All right, turn squeaky off. So the Page of Cups is a frequent visitor to my readings for this year. So far, he is a messenger. He's bringing a message of love or emotion. The water symbolizes that, as well as the fish, but he's got the fish in his cup. So did you catch something? Hope it wasn't a catfish. Just a joke I like to make. All right. So we're going to be looking at that card in more detail for the weekly reading coming up for this week. And then going forward to roughly the 20th through the 27th, the Emperor, which is a major for Aries. So this may actually just be signifying an Aries in your life or your energy. He is also a father figure, rather authoritarian, and he represents stability, self-control, and focus. So for that week, we'll be looking to see what that means for you guys. I always like to mention too that he's got those rams on his throne, so a pure Aries, kind of in the sense of me first, and I start the zodiac, and you don't. All right. And so going into that last week of January through into the beginning of February, Justice. So this one, he's got the scales and also a sword. This is the major for Libra, so it could be referring to an Libran. But also, being that they're both air signs, and with the sword there, it's very much about truth and swift action, and obviously balance and fairness. So we will bring that message into your third weekly reading for January. And then this bonus ball that was talking to me to come on out, the Four of Swords. So more swords, more truth. This one is about getting some really deep rest and contemplating. I call this my Romeo and Juliet card because it's like he took something really strong and ended up in the church on a crypt. So we don't want to do that, but because of the stained glass, that's a church for me. And the Four Swords, one of them is underneath him, the other three are in the air. So it's a very dreamy card, representing deep sleep and contemplation again. So that's the bonus card that I would attach to the beginning of the month a little bit, your beginning of the year. So let me know if that resonates with you. That's going to be about all I've got for you today. And again, subscribe so you can get the notifications for the weekly readings where we'll go into all of this in more detail. And I appreciate your time. See you soon.